The US's fascist tree has a pretty bad reputation, and so today we are going to figure out what the actual problem with it really is. Well, here we go. The election of 36. And yeah, it is kind of annoying to wait until November for this, but whatever, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. So who's going to win? Well, it's obvious. It's going to be the man, the myth, the legend, Alf Landon. Whoa, here he is. What a man, what a guy. And what is Alf going to do first? Well, Alf is going to do the gold standard. Oh dear. 10% stability, but 10% consumer goods factor. Then again, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. Alf Landon knows what he's doing, so we trust in Alf, right? We all trust in Alf. And next up for Alf, he's going to do the first American. Are you sure about this, Alf? Are you sure? Just a day or two more for PP, there we go, we can hire ourselves the demagogue. And it looks like we don't have enough support of Congress, so let's do the Chinese Exclusion Acts. Which, I will admit, will not look good on a resume. And it is kind of weird that the only Chinese tag that gets annoyed by this is Nationalist China. You'd think all of them would be just a little bit annoyed. Oi 4 for ya, Oi 4. There we go, we can now do the Adjusted Compensation Act. Good, good. This Great Depression is pretty great, so yeah, probably the good idea to do something about it. Alf Landon, what a genius. He knows what to do every time. Okay, enough of that. Now let's do ally with the silver shirts. Oh dear, speaking of things that isn't going to look good on a resume. There we go. We can now invite foreign support. Oh, and some protests in the capital, you know. It happens all the time. It will just blow over. Minnesota wants a bribe. Okay, let's see if I remember where they are. There. Looks like we're going to send Lindbergh to Germany. We are going to send him on a taxpayer-funded holiday. Oh, wait. America, we're in America. Vacation, that's the word. Enjoy your vacation. And oh yeah, here's the foreign investment decisions. Everything I did in my practice game, these didn't matter at all. They're just kind of a waste of PP. If you want to do them, go ahead, but you don't have to if you don't want to. In fact, that's another thing about this entire focus tree. You don't have to ally with the Silver Shirt if you don't want to. The only thing you need for the War Powers Act is 30% support for the Silver Legion. And that's a good thing about this entire tree. It's very replayable and it has a lot of options. Maybe you do tariffs, maybe you empower Joseph McCarthy, and so on. And yeah, on the whole, that is a plus in this path favour. But oh dear, the USS Panay has been sunk. Give us some money. Hooray! 100 PP. It's not much, but it's free. So let's go for the Silent Workhorse. Pretty much we now have 1 PP a day as the US. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And adjusted compensation is done. Now that's an economy. No, it's not, but it's a good start. Now it's time to work with the Bund. If any of you know what happens next, you know how vital this focus is. So yeah, we are going to do it. But oh dear, more marches. Oh well, nothing ever happens. Strikes in America? How un-American. These un-Americans working here. This must be something that the Soviets have done. How could they? Oh well, that's done and now we can recruit the Free Corps. You know, it's just a preventative measure. Nothing is going to happen, but better safe than sorry. You know, better safe than sorry. You know, despite everything, Congress still absolutely loves us. No idea why, but Congress is a weird place. I know that much. Thank you. We can now begin our National Prosperity Program. Oh my goodness. What's going on? The Boston Rebellion? Alf Landon, how could you? The constitutionalists have risen up. Well, okay, let's do this. The Midwest has declared for us. Oh, and the Senate votes for us. Let's take those volunteers, thank you very much. And we get 48 free core. And these are pretty good templates, actually. Why not? 48, break up, there we go. Let's also train up another army, I think. Something like that. Now here's the thing. We probably should put our army onto the front line, but this is not going to be the final version of the front line, so it's actually better for us to wait. So give it a few days. There we go, there goes the West Coast. Come on, there goes the East Coast. That's everything for the East Coast. We can now go onto that part of the front line. Someone like you, and get to work on Operation Defiant. Also begin to break their cipher, because why not? And there goes the Midwest, and the Northeast West. And there we go. Oh, wait a minute, the Southwest as well. And that's why I didn't go onto the front line properly. If you move your units too soon, they do get encircled. It's kind of annoying, but I know it happens, so I can deal with it. Get to work, get to work. Maurice, get promoted and go. And why have I done this instead of using MacArthur? Oh, don't worry, you'll figure it out soon enough. But since we're at war, we can go up to partial mode. And let's do raise the Silver Legions, because why not? They're there. These are rubbish, but they're there. Go on. Right, let's see what we can do. There are some gaps in this front line, so we better take them while we can. And we even managed to encircle some. But what do you know? MacArthur has offered to lead the government. Very well, at desperate times, desperate measures. But MacArthur also gives some pretty good traits, so yeah, it works out for us. Okay, MacArthur, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Deregulate the banking sector. Because that's MacArthur's first priority, why not? How's it looking over there? Looking pretty good, but we now have to get all the way to Los Angeles and San Francisco. Hooray! Wait a minute, they've just left DC empty. Thank you. That works for us. You gave me DC for nothing. Already we're doing a pretty good job taking back this part of America. New York and all of that is available, so thank you for the Statue of Liberty, I think. We do have it, but unsurprisingly we're not getting the bonuses of it, considering what MacArthur has just done. Ooh, elections in wartime. How nice. Unsurprisingly, MacArthur is very, very, very unpopular. Well, there they go. Cleaned up. Don't need to bother with the rest of that, so I won't. Let's deploy our trainees. Come on, give me them. There they go. Deploy. Another 24, and they can all attack together. So, delete and go. We have 89, they have no more than 50, so yeah, this ain't gonna take too much longer. Ooh, and we got their cipher. Good. And we're on the coast. Run up it. Run up it now. Take LA, take it, take it, take it, take it. Is that enough? Nope. Somehow they're not capitulated at all. That's not right. Okay, it figured it out. That's annoying, it didn't count for Los Angeles. Okay, there we go, there we go. Not the greatest, kind of confusing, but we did succeed in the end. And isn't that all that counts, say? And MacArthur has an even better idea now. MacArthur's next big plan is going to be, get a job. No, seriously. That's what MacArthur wants you to do. But hey, this does limit the Great Depression, so that is useful for us. Alright, now it's time for the big one of this little tree. Honor the Confederacy. And yeah, yep. If you know anything about MacArthur, he would never do this. But whatever. In a game that now has things like the East India Company, monarchs everywhere, in a way it is completely in character for Hoi 4 to have this. And hey, thank you for the guarantee, UK. I'm going to waste it. Idaho wants some help. Sure, go ahead. Let's see if I remember where on earth Idaho is. There we go. Believe it or not, as a Brit, I don't remember everything about the US's geography. Okay, that's kind of funny. MacArthur is so unpopular, we can't actually do the War Powers Act. Okay, let's do some special measures and some medium lobbying. Very American of us, I know. But what can we do for the moment? Sure, war plans. Kind of annoying, but oh well. We do need to save up some PP for the Confederacy decisions, but this is kind of more important. Let's be real about it. Let's be real. We might get lucky in a few days with this lobbying effort. Literally just not enough. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Come on, come on. There we go, we've given them enough money. Damn you, Congress, damn you. Anyway, let's do some of these. 1, 2. Nuh-uh, you don't get to stop the focus now. Nice try, nice try. There we go. Congress tried to stop us, but nope. I knew the game, I knew what to do. Anyway, let's enshrine state rights. A state's right to what? And manifest destiny. Wait a minute, what is FDR still doing there? He didn't sign the act. But finally, 100 PP, let's do a constitutional convention. We are now the Confederated States of America. Don't know why there's a D when it should be Confederate States, but whatever. Paradox works in mysterious ways. Okay. Now it's time for the Canadian Corridor. Come on, Canada. Hand it over. I want it. Ooh, Mexican oil nationalized. Embargo. I could take them down, but I do have some other focuses to deal with Mexico. So let's be sensible. Oh, and Pelly is challenging MacArthur. Obviously, MacArthur has the best traits and everything, but let's switch it up, shall we? Lindbergh. It's kind of funny just how bad his traits actually are. 1% range. And I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't actually work. Okay, Canada, be sensible. Good. Well, what's next for us? Seize Cuba. Very well, let's do it. Let's take down Havana. Okay. Let's go. Oh, and Mexico. Sorry. I like the idea that these guys think we need help. That's nice, I'll take it, why not? Oh, a good old forced attacks in order. Oh, we took Guantanamo. And their last stand spamming. My favourite. There we go, thank you. Huh, you can get logistics with it. Oh dear. Incoming raids. Pearl Harbor. Now, we do actually have a few ways to deal with this. We could just join the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere, but that's... nah, not gonna bother. The easiest way to deal with this is just to get rid of Hawaii. Maybe I could have released them as a puppet, but whatever, I've done it now. Let's fully mobilize this economy. Okay, Mexico. Chop. Perfect. Well, okay, let's declare North American Dominion. Basically, we're going to demand everyone down to Panama becomes our puppet. And no surprise, that is pretty powerful. Especially if Mexico says no for the other focus, they can say yes to this one. Let's see who bends the knee and see who's feeling brave. Haiti, Dominica, not Panama, Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Canada. This focus can go either way. In a way, it's kind of better if they say no, because you can just declare on these guys and annex them directly. But of course, if they say yes, you get more puppets. So anyway, let's do Pacific Pacification. If this goes well, we get Australia and New Zealand for free. Okay, who can I declare on? Quite a few people, actually. Quite a few. The worst bit is that I'm worried that some of these guys will end up in the Allies. In fact, they probably will. Thank you and good night. Come on, capitulate first. Damn it, they called them in. And that bypasses a few focuses. To be fair, they're just other focuses with RNG. Maybe the UK will say yes, maybe the UK will say no. But they are pretty good for what they are. If the UK gives in, you can get, like I said, Australia, New Zealand. And you can also get, like, Hong Kong, Gibraltar, and a few colonies for free as well. So all in, these two focuses are actually pretty good. I like them. Being able to get free land is unsurprisingly pretty good. But of course, if you do what I've done and cause them to be bypassed, that's not so good. Not good at all. But whatever, whatever. You know what, let's finish up and take Panama as well, just because we can. And let's deal with Canada. The UK has been enough of a problem, so let's do this. Okay, secure Asia, maybe we'll get something. Probably not. Well, there goes Canada. Hooray. Let's join up with the Axis and take down the Allies. Hooray! We get the Dutch East Indies and Siam is brave. That's kind of annoying actually to get the Dutch East Indies because of certain someone. But I can always force a nag and stuff like that onto them. And yeah, I could do Protect South America, but it's better to do it after we've capitulated the Allies. Believe me. So instead, let's finish off the Great Depression and do stuff like protectionist tariffs. Go on, Stilwell. Right, first thing, let's see what we can do on the channel. Go on. Oh yeah, now that I have the Dutch East Indies as a puppet, I can just get their rubber. That's good for me. Very good, actually. Well, it looks like we're just completely battering the Royal Air Force. That's good. I wonder if Earhart is still going, or has she been shot down? There she is. Oh no. Well, please don't tell me. Oh, there you are. Well, while that goes on, let's do our great old naval invasion. Obviously, it won't be the same as it has been in the past, but we will succeed. As always. Oh hey, we finally destroyed something! And I think the RAF has been pretty much battered. Right, always my favourite bit. Patrol. Oh, they have multiple orders. You only need to patrol here. There we go. They're on their way. And time for everyone's favourite force of the attack. But somehow a port is actually empty. I mean, if the UK wants to be that stupid, I would definitely let them do it. But since that has landed, let's go for the good old distractionary naval invasion of Scotland. If we're lucky, we might be able to take the UK before it's needed, but hey, I'm going to do it all the same. Push out, support, and try and do something. Already, Dover is ours. Portsmouth is encircled. Good. Assign another army. If we can encircle London, I think that would be a good idea. And now, of course, we need to put our air over the UK itself. Air is so powerful that if we don't do it, what are we doing? Seriously, I forgot to change you guys over? Well, it's too late now. They'll have to do. Come on, hand over the encirclement. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Just utter destruction. London is completely encircled, and that will give us plenty of war score, which is good. Huh, the diversionary naval invasion actually left. That's good. That's very good. We even have a port, so take Glasgow, please. Take it. So, the UK, pretty much done, and we get 15%. Not the greatest amount of score, but whatever. That should be enough for us to secure our sphere. Which is all I really want anyway. We'll take what America would take. there we go. I got 75, Germany 102, Italy 74. I also did get Australia as a puppet. I swear I puppeted them there, but whatever. Also got New Zealand. I also puppeted the UK and Scotland and Ireland. Why? Because I think that's also a very American thing to do. Americans always like to talk about their ancestry, and now they can forever. Hooray. But of course, still things to do, still things to do. Protect South America. Your politics bore me, El Salvador. What a mess of America, though. Well then, who do we get? Not Paraguay, Venezuela, Uruguay, Peru, Ecuador, Chile, no one. Literally no one. But still, I would say this is pretty good. Yeah, it is inconvenient, but we now get 3 war goals on all of them. Brazil has no more than 15, I can take them easily. 17, 16, 45, 15, like, taking them is not really the problem. So it goes both ways. I think this focus is fine, albeit it does have some annoying aspects. But so, does this path deserve its reputation? No, it doesn't. It's actually pretty alright. There's plenty of options, plenty of replayability, and there's enough stuff to do. I mean, for goodness sake, just getting a load of puppets for free always makes for a pretty nice focus tree. So why does this focus tree have such a bad reputation? It's quite simple. It's really unrealistic. Paradox didn't really have much of a choice when it came to making this focus tree. They had nothing to use from reality to use as a basis for this focus tree. But I know what some of you are thinking. But what about the business plot? What about the business plot? I'm sorry, but I don't think the business plot was ever a thing. I looked into it and I'm fairly certain Butler made it up. Why would Butler make it up? He wanted to scare Congress into paying veterans' pensions. That's it. And even if it was real, can any of you say anything it wanted to accomplish? No, you can't. The business plot, when you break it down, is just, we don't like FDR, let's get rid of him. Paradox had to make up this from scratch, and in my opinion, they did a pretty good job. And so until next time everybody, I thank you for watching, I do hope you've enjoyed it, and until we meet again, from me, Bubbles Zest. Goodbye.